Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video what we're going to do is we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. We'll also do a first time setup and a quick review of the software. So let's dive in and get started right away. So here's the box. Let's lift up the box and see what's inside. By the way, the S Pen is going to be blue color as it is shown on the box. And this is going to be in the Aura Glow color for the Note 10 Plus. So let's lift this up real quick. So let's lift up the phone, all right? Now again, this is the Aura Glow color. So as you can see, it is in fact a gorgeous color. And I will let you know that it looks much better in person. In video, there's too much lights around. So it looks a little bit different, but in person, it looks much better. It's not as bad as it looks right over here. So let's put this aside for 1 second. Let's put it right over there. And I do want to see what's in the box over here. So let's lift this up. And what we have over here is we have the 25-watt charger right over here. We have the wired AKG buds. So these are USB Type-C buds. They will connect directly into the USB Type-C port on the actual phone. And over here we have the USB cable that's going to connect to the charger, and that's going to connect to the phone to charge the phone. Now remember, this is the 25-watt charger. If you want the 45-watt charger, you're going to have to buy that separately, all right? So let's put this aside as well. And over here in this, we do have one more thing inside. So let's pull this up. So this one has the SIM card ejection tool and user guides in the box. So let's put all that aside and divert our attention to the actual smartphone. So that's what we have right here. We have the triple camera setup right over here. Let me just focus on that. Triple camera setup. We've got the 3D depth camera, which is the 2 dots at the bottom over here. The dot on the top is the flash, all right? And then if you look at the bottom over here, we have the S Pen over here. We have the speaker grill at the bottom. We've got the USB Type-C port right over there. We've got that little microphone, all right? On the side, what we have is the side key at the bottom, which is going to be used as the power key / Bixby key. We've got the volume rocker on the top. And then on the top of the phone, what we have is the SIM tray / micro SD tray. That's right here. Then we have the second speaker on the top. All right, let's focus here. And then of course we have the other microphone on the top as well. And on this side, we've got nothing, as you know. Okay, so that's the tour around the device. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on the phone. I'm gonna do a first time setup on this smartphone to get you that first time experience. Alright, when you turn on the phone for the first time, this is exactly what you're going to see. And as you can see, we've got that gorgeous 6.8-inch screen right over here with a hole cut out on the top middle, a tiny little hole, and of course extremely thin bezels on all 4 sides, especially on the sides and the top, and a small chin at the bottom. Okay, anyway, so let's go ahead and start the setup process. So let's tap on this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the speaker over here so the Bixby doesn't actually talk in the setup process. And I'm going to accept all these terms and just undo these 2 over here that are optional. I'm going to click on next. And of course, then it's going to ask me, do you want to bring your old data for quicker setup? I'm going to say skip that for now. I do want to set up a brand new device. And then I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi. So let me dump in my password real quick. So that's all done. We are connecting immediately. Connection is complete. Let's click on next. And of course, the next thing it's going to ask me is, first it's going to check for updates, install the updates, and then it's going to ask me to probably connect my phone to my Google account. Okay, so there we are. So let me dump in my email and password. Okay, so that's all done as well. Now it's getting the account information, and let's keep moving on. So it's asking me now, do I want to restore from an existing backup? I'm not going to do that. Again, it's going to be a brand new setup. That's how I do all my brand new phones. I like to do a brand new setup. And over here, what it's going to ask me to do is pick a security option. So I'm going to go with the fingerprints. I'm going to set that with you guys so you can see exactly what's happening. So let's continue. And the first thing, we do have to have a backup pin or a patron. I'm going to go for the pin number here. Let's do something simple for a second. Let's just click continue over here. One more time, click OK. And now it's going to ask me to enter my fingerprint. Now, as you know, the phone has an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which is highly secure. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So let me tap on this one right over here. It's asking me to scan my fingerprint. So it's going to 1, 2, just change the orientation a little bit every single time. Lift it and give it something, a different part of your finger. Okay, now it wants me to get a full scan. That means it's going to ask for the sides. So let's give it some sides of my fingerprints, 93%, 100%. We are in fact good to go. We could have added more fingerprints, but I'll do that later, all right? So Google Assistant, we're gonna click on next. We're gonna say more, accept to everything for now. It's gonna be adding the finishing touches and going directly into the phone. I'm gonna skip logging into my Samsung account, but I recommend that you guys do it if this is the first time you're doing it, okay? So skip that as well for now, just so I can show you guys what to expect when we go to the actual home screen. Alright, so I did mention that we do have the Aura Glow color here. With that one, you're getting the blue S Pen that I put right over here on the side. But this is the main screen that you're going to see when you set this thing up for the first time. Again, it's a gorgeous little screen. I've got the brightness over here. Now, I do want to give you a quick tour around the device, okay? So let's pinch the screen. And same as usual, you got the wallpapers, themes, widgets, home screen. Tap on wallpapers. You get access to a bunch of cool wallpapers that are right over here. Okay, so these are the stock wallpapers that you'll see. That's a video wallpaper, so if you set that up, that's what you'll see in the main screen. So we're going to come back to that in a second. Now, I do want to talk about this power button over here. This is known as the side key, and basically it does serve a bunch of different functionalities. So what you want to do is you want to go to the settings when you first get this phone, go into the actual advanced features, and then go into the side key option and make sure you modify that key, customize it to the way that you want it to work. So basically, if you double press the key, it'll launch the camera, but you can also have it launch the Bixby or the app, or if you press and hold, it will launch Bixby, and if you press and hold, it can also bring up the power off menu. So keep that in mind. I recommend you keep it like this because nobody at this point seems to care about Bixby. Now if I just press the button just like this, it's just going to turn off the phone. If I press it again, it's going to turn on the phone, and then I go inside. Okay, I do have to put my fingerprint. Let's see how fast that is, the fingerprint. Boom, that's pretty good. So let's exit that for a second. So if you press it, it'll turn off the phone. If you press it again, it's going to turn on the phone. If you press and hold, it's going to bring up the power menu, okay? And of course, you can also bring down the notifications panel and tap on this button to bring the power menu as well, okay? So it is actually hiding here as well. And from here, you can tap on the side key settings to go back into that side key customization. Now, this is very important to set up right away because you'll be using this all the time. So make sure you get this right. But other than that, like I said, it's basically the same as any other Samsung smartphone that is running one UI. We do have the S Pen, so let's go to the S Pen options over here. Over here, we have the advanced features. Then we go into the S Pen, and then we have all these S Pen settings that we've come to expect that I'll go into detail in my other videos as well. But on the top, you've got the Air Actions. So that's the new process that we have. When you press the button on the actual S Pen, press and hold it, and you move it back and forth, up and down, it gives you certain actions known as Air Actions. So when I tap on this one, right now it's 100% charged, it's fully available, and then at the bottom here, you can set how the Air Actions work. For example, what do you want the S Pen to do when you do a single press here? So I can tap on here and I can say do nothing, or I can say take a picture. For media purposes, a single press will play and pause a track, double press will go to the next track, and then you have all these options. Now let me tap on the camera, see how we can customize this. So again, single press can actually switch cameras, or it can take pictures or record video. So if I was in here in the camera, okay, it's going to take a picture. It just did. You just didn't see it. There you go. Just took a picture. All right. Now let's go back out. Let me go back to those settings over here. Double press can switch cameras if you want. And then with the Air Actions, what you do is you press the button and you go up. All right. And then you press the button and you go down. So that's going to be switching cameras for you. So let's try that again over here. Alright, so basically if I press and hold the button and just go like this, it's going to switch the camera to the top camera. That's the front camera right here. And if I press it again and go like this, it's going to flip it right over. So those are the things you can customize in the S Pen settings over here. Okay, you have to go into each application that is supported, as you can see, gallery, and then choose on how you want every single thing Single press is going to do the next item. Double press is going to do the previous item. Press and hold and up is going to give you details on a photo and all that good stuff. So that's the S Pen. Those are the new air actions and the Bluetooth remote control functionality. What else we have? Let's go to the settings. That's where everything actually hides in these smartphones. There's a lot of settings happening. Again, if you go down, you can go into the device care. You can access your battery settings from here. If you tap this one, you've got more settings inside. I'm going to go into the details with everything over here. Don't worry. You go to the storage, you get storage information if that's what you're looking for. As you can see, this is a 256 gigabyte model. 32 gigabytes is being used. That means I have 223 available. Go back. We've got the memory. That's the RAM. So right now, 3.7 gigs is in fact being used. 7.4 is available. Okay. And then we have the security. So again, that's basically your Samsung Galaxy Note 10. It's an S10 Plus with an S Pen, and I showed you the new functions of the S Pen. Now if I go to the Air Command menu, you just click the button once. This is the new Air Command interface. It's not going to be that circular design that you find on Note 10. So you can create a note, view all the notes, you can do Smart Select, Screen Write, Live Messages, AR Doodle, Translate, Pen Up, and you can even click on plus and do more shortcuts to your S Pen as you please. So for now, let's just exit this, go back into the settings. Let's see if there's anything else. No, that's the control panel, all the same stuff. Now there's a lot of things going on over here that I'm going to go into. We do have the link to Windows option. I'm going to go into details regarding that. We have the secure folder. We're going to be talking about that. But again, over here we got the settings, and that's all the same stuff that we know and that we love. Anyway, that was a quick review of the software, unboxing, and a first-time setup. Let me know down below what you guys did. Did you buy the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus or the Note 10, or are you skipping it this time around? So drop those comments down below and let me know. And for now, guys, have a fantastic day, all right? All right, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH Online to get the latest updates as well. All right, have a fantastic day.